we are at Goodwill right now in the bins, and I'm gonna show you all my stuff because I actually found some games. Look at this, a freaking Wii. Actually, I did find this like 30-45 minutes in. Someone threw it in the side, so I guess someone didn't want it, and I'll gladly take that. We're gonna go home and see if there's a game in here. And with that, there was this beside it, and then in the bottom of that bin, there was the Jungle Book for Super Nintendo. I think that was all in there. And then I found these in a different bin, silver DualShock 3 and a blue DualShock 3. There was some little Skylander thing. Yeah, gotta know everything. Some random third-party controller that I think sells for like 15, so I'll just get that and sell it. And then I got this, I'm pretty sure brand new, because like see how that is wrapped up? Brand new dance pad for Wii. It's like DDR3, I think. And then just other random stuff. If there's any game stuff I forgot, I'll show y'all. Also, I guess kind of game, right? Wooloo or Double, I forgot which one he is, but little Pokemon plush. So I don't know how much the stuff I specifically got is. I can technically wait when I get home and let y'all know what the game stuff was worth, because in here it's $1.89 per pound. So yeah, pretty good pickup. I don't know what it's gonna weigh, like I said, but I will let y'all know once we get home and once we find out what game is in that Wii. All right, guys, we plugged up. We're gonna see if there's anything in it. Bruh, ain't no way we got an empty Wii. No. That's truly brutal. That's brutal. All right, guys. Pokemon Soul Silver. You can see there's a little damage on it. I'm actually gonna be selling this today. I don't usually sell stuff on the channel, usually buy, but I don't even think I made it in a video, but I bought this at the flea market for $60 a few months ago. I was gonna keep it in the collection, but someone was looking for one, so you know, I'd kind of part with the one that isn't in the best condition, but it's not terrible. I mean, still clearly Soul Silver and clearly real. So when we were talking about it, he was saying he was thinking somewhere between 110 to 100. Obviously I would like 110 because I don't know what it is loose, but I'll throw up some comps, price charting and eBay. But I'm going to see what he says. Obviously, if he says 110, I'm just going to take it. But if he's still thinking 100, I might just throw up, you know, a little coin flip. If he wants to do, if I win 110, he wins 100, I'd be cool with that. You know, tossing him a little bit of a deal, and I just don't have to sell it on eBay and list it and ship it and worry about that. And he's pretty cool. So I'm kind of hooking him up, and, you know, I will let y'all know what happens when either it sells or do the coin flip or whatever. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the perp.
Okay, smoke perp.
Smoke perp.
So, do you want to flip or call, bruh? What do you think?
You flip, I call.
Soul Silver for 90 or 110. Okay. Ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Heads.
Alright, we're in Goodwill with copyrighted music, but I gotta show the drip I got today. Look at this, Modern Warfare 2 with the Xbox Live and Infinity Ward on the sleeve. XL, Adult XL shirt. Guys, this is absolute fire. I already have a Modern Warfare 2 shirt at home, but this one is different. So, fire to get this here. I didn't actually find this, one of my homies found it. Bought it for $5. Cannot beat that. Shout out to him, definitely keeping it. So yeah, I just had to show y'all because we got a Goodwill find, and you don't get stuff like that this often. So yeah, dope. All right, guys, we are in Goodwill, the bins, and look at the finds today. Not a lot of games. We did get a little bit right here, some random like insanely mid stuff, but it's something. Had to show y'all some cool VHS Digimon. It's like a Sonic one. Some Scooby-Doo, Pokemon, stuff like that. But look at this from the bins today. Sealed, paid $10 to another dude, but sealed GBA, pretty dope, cannot lie. And then I paid 20 for this. Look at that, Majora's Mask. I think it was like pre-order maybe, or maybe just some kind of promotional. But Toys R Us, the VHS, it's in there. Pretty clean, other than that little, you know, crease, I guess, on the box, but pretty dope. You know, had to show you all the little pickup today. So fire. All right, guys, we are in the Goodwill bins, and guess what? Did we cook or did we cook? Actually didn't find any of this, had to buy it, but I got this right here. Guess what? Nothing in it. I paid $15 for the empty case. Still, like, comparing to comps, not bad. Then this, super scratched, I paid $5. No manual, has a little bit of inserts, but like I said, disc is cooked. That was $5. Technically with this is also empty, but decent case. And then I paid $5 for this, complete black label. Actually, I kind of lied. I did find this. I was hoping the actual Game Boy's in there. Either someone found it or it just wasn't here, it was just a charger. But still, worth getting. So yeah, little haul, little pickup today. And yeah, that is the Goodwill bins for you. All right guys, we are in the Goodwill bins again. And we got some games. Look at this, boom. Monster House, GameCube. Summoner 2, I think. PS2, Rogue Galaxy PS2, Soul Calibur 5. And then these 2 Game Boy games, Shrek and Jordan vs. Bird, and also this technically for a video game. But I found these 2. A friend gave me this. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna pay him for that later. And then I bought these for basically 20 or 25. I think it was like, this one was 10, because it's actually pretty good. And then 5 or throw in or something, I don't know. I got it with a bunch of media. So, decent stuff in the bins today. So, boom, fire. All right guys, we are at the Goodwill bins, and we got some games. Look at this. Surprisingly, a Switch game actually in there at Goodwill. So that's surprising. You know, just some other randomness, nothing really crazy. NCAA football, Super Nintendo, that's empty. Lego Jurassic World, that is in there. Last of Us, that's probably the second best thing. And then just a bunch of randomness that's kind of decent. And then, you know, some honest trash, low-key. Actually, that one's pretty decent. I think this one actually going for like $5 or something. Which, woohoo, $5. But still, I'll save it from the Goodwill for that. But I bought this from a friend. I paid, I don't know exactly what I paid, because I bought all that with that for like 30. So, pretty decent. Decent little pickup. A sign of life. So that's good. But yeah, I guess you still can find games at Goodwill. Alright guys, we actually got a video game pickup. And, I don't know if you can tell or not, but we are actually recording on a new camera. Yeah, so hopefully it looks good. But let's kind of go through and see what we got. So I don't really technically know exactly the breakdown on like item per item, but I got all this right here, boom, and then everything in this bag for $205. It was $200, and I got those like hats added in for $5. So boom, that's the breakdown. I'm gonna kind of show y'all some stuff in it though. Right here, boom, you see a little banger, and then below it another banger. But both of these are empty. I think that one has no manual, and this one does have everything except for the game. So kind of depressing, but other than that, got a little Cubert, pretty little decent game right there. Split Second, never heard of it, but all kind of like random racing games on the 360 usually do pretty good. Conduit 2, this is a banger. I played it a little bit. Actually, I played the, like, I don't know what the actual difference is, but it was limited edition. Played that, and it was pretty good. So that one I think goes for like 20. Didn't look this up, but I know this goes pretty good too. We have the Spider-Man 3 Collector's Edition disc. He said this goes for like 20. So, hopefully he was right. Also guys, look at this right here. House of the Dead 2 and 3 Return. Sealed. Look at that. Sheesh. Brand new sealed. Pretty dope. Out of all games here to be sealed, I think this one's a pretty dang good one. This is kind of where I'm like, do I want to keep this for the collection? Do I want to sell it? I'll probably end up selling it, but that is a really cool piece, not going to lie. Look at that OG price right there, $29.95. You could have bought this brand new in, right there, 2007. Boom. We're a little late on that, but anyway. Came with this 360, like rock candy controller, Connect, power cord, and also, look at this, guys. This was the AV cord for this. I didn't even know this had AV like functionality, but you can plug this little like thing in the back. Comes with these. This is actually Xbox brand, so I was very surprised when I saw that because I had no idea that was even a thing, but that was a part of it too. We got some other random games down here. Big Game Hunter Ultimate Challenge, little Battleship, random, interactive, whatever game. This was in that empty PSP case earlier, Patapon. And then we just have some other random games right here in this stack. There are some actually decent ones though. Guitar Hero Aerosmith, Guitar Hero 5, COD Ghost maybe for Xbox One, Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, wow, rip. And then maybe like Darksiders, Batman, Myst 3. That'll be good stuff for like my vendor booth. And yeah, I was wondering, there was another game in here, but it was mixed in with these random CDs and cassettes I had on the side. Big Bass, or not even Big Bass, Big Ol' Bass 2. Konami game, kind of cool. And I think this one is actually kind of decent too. I think he said it was going for like 12 or something. Would not have guessed that. Oh, and then also completely forgot about this too. G-Police is what it's called. Never heard of it. I think it's missing manual, but both discs are in there. Little double. Pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Never heard of it. No idea what it's about. Looks kind of like a space kind of fighter or something. I don't know. Prowl the skylines in your weapon-loaded DASA gunship. Okay, cool. Well, that's that. And then like one thing over here, which is kind of like cooked, but kind of cool. Sega CD, like I think a demo maybe? Demo disc, Sega Sports, Prize Fighters. And then also look at this disc in here. Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia for the Sega CD. What? And then pretty much just a bag of random stuff. Plush, cameras. I don't know if you really want me to go in depth on that. But yeah, bunch of random extras. And a whole lot of dope games. Yeah, so as y'all can see, Goodwill is literally a video game goldmine. I mean, multiple trips, sometimes back-to-back days, multiple games being found, and some decent stuff too. Like, I know there's obviously a lot of crap, but pretty cool shirt. There was like the Summoner game, which is pretty good. Rogue Galaxy, the Heart Gold case, Donkey Kong. I mean, I found a Wii. So yeah, pretty good pickups from there. And then the last clip showing all the stuff I had, that was actually from today. And yeah, it was pretty good stuff. I tried to like calculate what I paid for it. It's kind of confusing still because a lot of the games I'm not like technically counting towards what I paid because they're like super low dollar and then like aren't really what I paid. So we're just going to say I paid $60. Actually, we're going to say I paid $70 for that lot at the end. But yeah, guys, the flea market has not been cutting it recently. I've been a few times and I've struck out every single time. No hits, like literally none. But I'm going to keep going back. I'm going to keep trying. And then also I might do like some game store videos coming up. So if you want to see that, let me know. And also, I have been getting into Pokemon cards a lot recently. So if that's anything you guys would be interested in, let me know. I've actually got some pretty crazy stuff. Speaking of that, I'm going to throw in a clip of me ripping right here. Let's go. We hit, bruh. Ain't no way. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. 3,000 subs coming soon, so subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.